Oh, that's really nice.
Because we're using
is it like a bootleg Pro Tools or something?
No. My DAW, my digital,
your audio interface.
My audio workstation is GarageBand because I'm not paying for Logic. So
that's really cool. I like that a lot.
It's so cool. And I thought it would be appropriate to start off today's episode. Episode 6, everybody. Welcome to everybody. Episode 6.
Clap it up. Number 6. That's
Dude,
2 hands worth of
we
That's a lot of Scott.
we made it we made it here to episode 6 finally. You know,
so glad to be here.
So glad. Jackson's our episode 6. Woo. Jackson has 6 letters in it. No, it has 7. Close enough.
It was
close enough.
Next episode you can have me again.
Yeah, facts. All right. So, Victoria's mom from our BOCES class.
Is this the poem she made us?
Yeah, she wrote us a poem because me and Jackson like to go harass other classes.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us that story, Jackson.
So, Scott may or may not work at Trader Joe's, which has a plant section in it, and he gets an employee discount.
I do.
For some reason, our teacher is not stopping us from bringing in like obscene amount of plants, like an entire garden's worth, right? So every like week or so, he'd come back with another plant. And I'd just be like, oh, okay, this is cool. And then I don't remember who even had the idea. I think it was her. I think it was our teacher who had the idea to take the plants to other rooms to water them.
Right.
Just because it's funny. Like, it's just funny. But no one has gotten mad yet, so it's not funny yet. It will be funny.
Nobody gets angry.
I know, and it pisses me off.
It makes me angry. Like,
it makes me angry.
Everybody who's watching the video portion, they can see this camera right here. That's Jackson.
This is the camera that everything gets recorded on. Our one point of focusing.
Yeah, we go to other classrooms like fashion design.
Yeah, fuck fashion design.
Fuck fashion design. We go to fashion design and because they have a sink, we just harass other classes for their sink water.
Yeah, because for some reason audio production doesn't deserve a sink.
Right? Like,
doesn't make sense.
So annoying. But we do make music and actually do work sometimes. So that's great. But otherwise, we're just, harassing other classes, hoping they get mad, but they never do.
Yeah, and it really makes me mad.
So Victoria's mom got word of what we did.
Yeah.
And she thought it would be really funny to write us a poem about us.
I don't really remember the poem, but I do remember it was good.
I got to make a photocopy of this and give it to you after we're done because this is something we got to keep.
Yeah, I'm framing it.
All right. Got to do it justice. During this holiday season, Scott and Jackson saw a reason. They spent their time harassing classes, and they didn't even have hall passes. During this holiday season, all the students brought their trees in. Decorations hung in the halls. You could hear the Christmas calls. Ho, ho, ho. During this holiday season, remember, here is no pleasing. You may not get everything on your wish list, but it's better than getting punched with a fist. Very aggressive there.
I'll let that one slide.
We'll let that one slide. During this holiday season, remember to have some fun. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Thank you, Victoria's mom.
What's her last name, Victoria?
I honestly don't know. She's just Vic in my phone, I think.
Oh, man, we would check. But, you know how we are. We don't check anything. We just
no time for that.
No time for that. We get that work done.
32 gigabytes isn't a lot.
Oh, yeah. Everybody who is wondering why the camera quality's changed.
It's almost good.
Scott
looks great. He looks better than ever.
But Jackson...
Me, on the other hand... Well, I still look great.
No, Jackson looks great. And the camera makes it better.
Exactly.
Oh, man. I could already tell right now.
It gives my essence.
Yeah.
Broken down and just like...
When I have to edit this.
Oh, you're going to have a good time with this.
I'm going to look at this. I'm going to be like...
Listen, the best part is when I love recording with this camera because then when I get to edit things, Premiere is like butter because there's like nothing to these files. Like, I put a 32 gigabyte card in there. I think it's letting me put like 3 hours of video on it.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
And I mean, it looks just phenomenal.
As everybody can tell.
At my Moon Baboon on TikTok.
Oh yeah. So me and Jackson, we upload all of our adventures and all his friends' adventures to, why did I say we? It's a you thing. We upload it.
It's fine. It's a we thing now.
It's a we thing now. We upload it to TikTok and we have everybody just like kind of look at it and, see what's up with us in audio production at BOCES.
They're jealous they didn't apply.
They are so jealous.
They cry every night.
They cry. I have people who actually come up to me and they're like, I wish
I've had people come up to me as well. They're like, what do you do? And I'm like, I don't even know what we do. Like,
because it seems fun.
It is fun.
It is so fun.
I was like, oh, well, right now we're working on a Christmas project. Right. And that's not happening anymore, right? As of right
we
now,
got shut
because
down.
Of virtual stuff.
We got shut down because of COVID.
But it was going so well. I don't know where Tommy was pulling those lyrics from.
Oh, it was so
out of
great.
his fucking ass or something.
But
because it just like you were like, oh, we need lyrics, and he was just like, he fired off like 5 lines like
And-
that,
and we're
and then
like,
you just looked at him and you were like, what the fuck?
Larry, we're just gonna run with it.
They were
then.
good too.
They
weren't
really
even
good.
like,
Our Christmas song was starting off as a lonely, sad Christmas, but then gradually my teachers were telling me, because I read it to my homeschool teachers too, and they were like, all right, this is a little too sad. So then I was like,
may be going a little too far.
just a little bit. So I was like, all right, how's this? He's a sad boy who can't find a girl in the beginning, or he got left by a girl, and then we make it happy, like he found a new girl. And then everyone was like, all right, we're going to run with that. I worked at the lyrics on my own and yada, yada, yada. Right now, there's no point in finishing it.
Yeah, no. I haven't touched anything about it.
The project went dust.
I don't even think I've played a chord on a guitar that is involved with that song since then.
The project went dusted. But
yeah. But it was funny.
When we get back, maybe she'll let us do it again. But
no, yeah, she said she's going to give us 2 days for it. So we have 2 days to like finish the whole thing.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same because it's not Christmas.
Unfortunate. So recorded on the 26th, 6th episode, post-Christmas. My tree is dead.
Is it actually?
It's like dying. It's not taking water anymore. And like so this is fun. So when we moved into this house, like 2013, we always used to get like a real tree in like the old house.
Right.
And now we always get a fake one because of the dog, because she just eats everything. She'll just eat them, like the needles that fall off. Oh. And I was like, wow, this is bullshit. I feel robbed of my Christmas season.
That's so messed up.
Right? So I went out and I started buying my own about like 4 years ago, and it's just gotten bigger ever since. I think I have a bigger tree than we do downstairs.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's an 8-foot tree that's just sitting. It's like this far away from the ceiling. So I got like 3 inches of clearance this year.
My God.
I keep forgetting to measure. And then I'm just like, that looks about right. If I can reach up, I can touch the top. That means I can't touch the ceiling in the room, so that's good enough, right?
That's how tall is it? 8 feet?
The tree is 8 feet.
Oh my God.
They're like 8.5 foot ceilings, so it's like an attic kind of.
I think my ceilings here, I think that's 10 feet. Nobody can see, but
maybe
that's 10 feet. But as it tapers down,
yeah, it does the same thing, but like less gradually. Like there's a space of like flat height. So I just kind of push the tree into like as far back as I can get it, but it still comes like halfway into the room. You'll probably see later.
I want to see it.
Yeah. But as we were taking presents out from under it yesterday, I kept knocking it into it, and like a pound of needles fell off onto the ground. I was like, it's over.
It's over.
But even better, now I have to take it downstairs to get rid of it.
Oh,
which is a nightmare.
Why don't you burn it?
I actually tried throwing it out the window last year, but the window didn't open far enough, because it's not like an up window. It's like it folds out. But it didn't go perfectly straight, so I was literally going to throw a 6-foot tree out the window and just hope it doesn't land on anything or anyone. But I couldn't get it out.
That sounds like a struggle, and I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
It would have been so great too. I had cameras ready. I think I actually had that camera ready for it too.
That's what we like to see.
This camera's been through everything.
We try to give this camera as much action as we can.
No, as you can see, it's been through quite a lot as well.
Yeah, the whole bottom's missing, I just noticed.
Oh, yeah, it's destroyed.
Most of the bottom's like gone, and oh my God, I think it adds so much character.
It does. It's been through so much with me.
There ain't nothing wrong with it. A little bit of character.
Exactly.
I think it's pimp chimping.
Exactly. It's been taking pictures of me since like 2008.
Oh my God.
And then my mom was like, "Oh, it's broken."
It's broken.
And then I found it again, and I was like, "Bitch, you lied. It's not broken."
You lied. It's not broken.
You're just trying to keep it away from me.
and the beautiful video quality.
Exactly.
I think I have the same one downstairs.
You should find it.
No, but I actually broke it.
Oh.
Like it works.
I don't know. They just come back to life sometimes.
Yeah, like I ripped the whole lens.
It doesn't need that. And it's not using it anyway.
Like when you turn it off, you know how the lens goes back in?
Yeah.
It goes like it goes in out.
That's okay.
And then finally it finds the click, and then it comes in. I'm like, LMAO. That's
I think you just have to keep it on all the time then. I think that's just the only answer. Always take video. Constant video, because there's no limit.
Oh my God. I think so. Oh yeah, these cameras don't have limits, which is great.
Yeah.
Guys, everybody hears me.
Have I reached it yet?
No.
We got 5 minutes left.
Wow. Every episode you'll hear me complain about how I have to get up and like re-record every 30 minutes.
You should get stuff on OBS, and then you can like plug it in with USB and use that as like a webcam.
Yeah, but like then I have to then I have to get like more wires.
I guess that's right. Yeah.
Nobody can see, but
it's a bit of a struggle in here already,
dude.
But I mean,
the wires in here are a mess.
It's a situation. I'll call it that. It's a situation.
I have like, okay, for everybody who's wondering, this room is an attic type of room. It's cozy. It's cozy.
It's very nice.
A little too cozy because it can only fit 2 people comfortably. As soon as you bring in a third person,
I mean, as long as everyone's sitting.
Yeah, like
you can't move. There's no room for activities.
No, you can't move. Like everyone's gonna see after this episode comes up. No, this is after the sibling episode. So sibling episode will come out maybe like 2 days from now. Then this will come out like 3 days, 4 days from now. But everybody's gonna be able to see in the sibling episode. You could barely like fit 3 people in here. But like for some reason it's fine one-on-one.
Right.
Like this is great. There's no technical difficulties, but as soon as I bring in a third person, everything goes wrong.
Yeah, something's gotta give.
And then like my video stops recording, the audio's all messed up.
Yeah, it's done.
And I'm like, oh my god, this is what a mess.
That's like, so every year me and my friends played the new Jackbox game because they release one every year.
Jackbox?
Yeah, you've never heard of Jackbox?
No.
Oh my god. Scott, what are you doing?
I don't know. Maybe it's a Lindbrook thing.
Honestly, it might be. It might be. But so Jackbox is like this game. Like one person buys it, and it's like a party pack of a bunch of mini games, and everyone joins on their phone, and you can play like up to 10 people or whatever. Okay. So every year, me and like 8 or 10 friends get together and we play the new one because they release a new party pack every year.
Every year.
And this year we tried to do it like IRL because last year we did it on Discord, obviously, and then the year before.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I only know the online version.
Yeah, it's like the same thing, but you could just, instead of screen sharing, you're literally all in the same room doing it on your phones, which it's a completely different dynamic that way. I prefer it that way much more.
Okay.
It's so much fun that way.
So they ask you like questions and then you do the thing.
Yeah, all the different mini games are different.
Like draw a picture of this.
Yeah.
Those kinds of games.
Yeah,
okay.
They're so much fun.
It is fun.
But I tried to record 8 people with 2 blue snowballs. It was a nightmare. It sounds like garbage.
You'd probably do better with a Yeti.
I don't have a Yeti though. I just happen to have 2 blue snowballs, and I've been working with that for like 6 years.
Start a podcast with blue snowballs.
I literally could.
I think it would sound like duty unless you have a mixer.
It still would sound like duty.
Oh
but
my
it just
God.
sound a little better. It'd just be a little more quiet.
People don't understand that. Like, I've had people come on, like they text me and they'll be like, "Hey, I could bring my own mic if you want." And I'm like, "You don't get
What
it.
are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say?" And then, but they don't understand like. If it's a USB microphone, you can't just plug it in. It has to be an XLR cable for everyone who's wondering. This is only
phantom
audio.
Power.
Yeah,
come on. Name me the cables, Scott.
Oh, we just had a quiz.
What'd you get on that quiz? Huh?
I got a 65.
You fucking suck. I got a 98.
I'm still going to graduate with honors.
You're still going to have like second highest grade in the class.
Because no one does anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom, like he's always on TikTok.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Toy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mrs.
No, but
Toy.
I love him.
Tom's great.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
We do got some we do got some funky kids in our class, like Connor. Some characters. But
Connor, shout out Connor.
Yeah, Connor, shout out Connor. I think I shout you out every episode because you're just funky, man.
He's a guy.
He's a guy.
Gotta love him though.
Oh man, like he for some reason every single like 15 minutes he has to bring up how the government's full of reptilians.
I just can't get over the Apple thing. That bothers me on another level, I think.
It's so bad. He eats the whole apple.
Yeah.
He eats the whole apple.
People eat apples, right? But no, like you throw out the core normally. A normal person would do that, right? But no, he just like he's eating an apple and then it's gone. And I was like, "Oh, Connor, we are outside. Where'd you put it?" He's like, "No, I eat the whole thing."
He eats every fruit.
And I was like, "Wow, Connor." He just uploaded a new episode of something. I didn't get around to watching.
I think it was the kitchen cooking thing.
Yeah, because it scares me how different he is in the videos than how he is in class.
Oh yeah, no, Connor he's very mellow in class.
It's legit frightening.
It's like monotone, very.
He
like,
sounds like a text-to-speech guy.
Yeah,
that's his voice.
Yeah, he'll be like,
the government is lying to you.
The government is lying to you. Very monotone. He won't change his tone at all. And then on his video, he's like, "What's up, guys?
Yeah, welcome back, guys, to another video." And I'm just like,
wow, that's how
I go to school with this kid.
And as you can see, everybody, welcome back. I'm here again.
I've restarted the camera. I have forgotten.
Instead of every 30 minutes, it's every 20 minutes now.
Wait, did it just go down to 15? I've been limited to 15 minutes now.
Oh, man.
Maybe it was just that before and I didn't notice. I could be dumb. That's okay, though.
It's okay. We'll run with it.
Yeah.
But you seem to have a pretty good, like, close-knit friend group.
Oh, yeah, we're great.
That's so awesome.
It's a fun time. Most of us have been hanging out since 6th grade. So like the main 4 of us, me, Jake, Jules, and Scarlett.
Right.
Jake and Jules and I met in 5th grade, and then Scarlett came into 6th because like 2 of the elementary schools came together in middle.
That's what
we
did too.
Yeah, and then Scarlett showed up. And Scarlett just made everything better. I love Scarlett so much.
Seems so lit.
No, she is. Let me text her too, see if she's doing anything tonight. But yeah, so every like Friday or whatever, this isn't with this friend group normally, but since 9th grade, since freshman year, we go every Friday after school, we go to this gelato place who's owned by this little old lady who has my heart completely, 100%.
That's so cute.
And she just like she knows us by name now, and I'm like sad to graduate because then like I can't go there. I mean, I can. Hofstra's not that far, right? So we just go there all the time, and like she just knows us all, and she always asks for us.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, I love her.
But you don't crave any other gelato, just that.
No, just hers, because she has like 30 flavors. So what am I always end up getting the same thing. I get tiramisu or salted caramel.
Salted caramel. You seem like a salted caramel kind of guy.
I am a salted caramel kind of guy. If it is salted caramel, hold on. I don't know how I feel about this slander, Scott.
No, salted caramel is a great flavor. Don't get me wrong. I think it's great.
What do you have against it? Or is it just a me thing?
I have nothing. It's a you thing. I hate you. I just hate you in general.
That's fair.
You suck.
I do.
These foam pop filters things, I got them because of you, because you told me my fucking...
You know what? I try to help you out.
Yeah.
My snowballs have them built in. They don't work, but they're there.
I don't doubt it. Like, if I were to take this off, which don't, because it takes forever to put back on.
Oh,
such a snug
These don't
fits.
look like they're fun.
They don't come off, or they don't go on. Like, I borderline rip it every single time I put it back on.
That's okay.
But, yeah, they work pretty well.
That's good.
Yeah.
No popping.
No popping.
Not a pop in sight.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah.
But I really envy having like a small friend group like that. Not even like a small friend group, like a friend group.
Right. That's just like everyone knows everything.
Everyone, because like I've been in so many different friend groups. Now I kind of just like hang out alone and like
that's so sad.
No. Like whoever wants to pull up, like pulls up, and then I just hang out with them. But like it's never let's go hang out this group again.
Right.
Repeatedly for years.
Yeah.
Like the dynamic in there must be great.
Oh, it is. It's like near perfect. We've got it. We've gotten like into disagreements. And like it's been like resolved in like an hour. Like it's like just that kind of thing. Like we just understand that like we have things going on. And then we're just like done. And then it's fixed.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
A lot of people now are so bad at arguments.
Oh, no, it's terrible.
It takes days to like get around.
Yeah, it's like really bad. Like some other friend groups that everyone's like mingling with, we all each have like other friends. Like some of the ones like other people are in, it's just like insane. Like it just doesn't make sense to me why you would do some of the things to your friends.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
No, I get that.
Maybe I'm just a nice guy.
you get one disagreement in a friend group sometimes.
Yeah, and everyone
it's
gets
so
fucking
fragile.
pissed off.
It's so fragile.
It doesn't make sense.
And then the whole friend group's gone.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, but y'all seem so tightly knit 10 minutes ago. What happened? It's
exactly.
But then somebody's got some people who are out of pocket. Like they will, if you have like an ex-girlfriend or whatever, and then in that kind of friend group where everyone's close but not that close, they will get with like that ex-girlfriend, and then you're just like, I didn't know he was capable of doing that. Yeah. And then the whole thing gets thrown in the gutter.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has the energy to do that to anyone in my friend group. Like they just don't care in that sense. Fair.
But like the dynamic in your friend group must be great.
It is.
I would love to have like, I've been in friend groups before where it's like that, but like naturally we just got older.
Right. Yeah. You just grow apart.
We just grew apart. We didn't like the same things anymore.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Apparently I was misbehaved.
You're a troubled little boy.
I'm a troubled boy. What the hell, man? Like,
what did I do?
I've been in so many friend groups, and like it's not that like I was troubled.
Right.
It's just like not my crowd.
I get what you're saying. You don't want to do what they're doing.
I don't want to do what they're doing. A lot of the friend groups I tried out in middle school, they were very school oriented because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. My parents were like, okay, go hang out with Asian kids because they're good.
Learn piano.
Yeah, be with your, because my sisters have like all Asian friend groups for the most part.
Right.
And their friend groups is so tightly knit. Like Brittany's friend group is my oldest sister. They've been together for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Longer.
You like that kind of thing.
And they went to college, and then they were still strong after. And I wanted that because I thought that was super cool.
Right.
And I get to middle school, and I'm like, okay, I got so many tables to pick from because I'm at lunch, and I'm like, okay, let's see who we're gonna fuck with today.
We were table one. Table one strong.
Yeah, there you go. And I sat down at so many different tables, and I hung out with them outside of school, and I was like, why is everyone so like this?
Yeah, why do you all suck?
It's not like, I don't even mean to be mean. It's just I'm not into what they're into.
No, I get what you're saying.
And typically Asian kids are more studious, and they, especially in my town, they try harder to get into good colleges. They join all the extracurriculars, and they're always studying, not hanging out. Yeah. Or if they are hanging out, it's always just in that person's bedroom. They don't ever go anywhere. Right. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, our friend group, like, we're all. This sounds such like a shitty thing to say, but we're all smart. like we all get good grades and stuff, but like I am easily the least studious out of all of them. No honors classes, all regions, because I'd rather get like a 98 in a regions class than like an 85 in an honors class.
Fair enough.
Like, I don't think I study for anything. And then like, but we're never the people who are like, oh, I can't hang out, I'm studying. Okay. Like, we'll just whatever, put it off.
Like, I've been in that friend group where it's like, oh, I'm studying. And then if we do go out, it's just like boring.
Right, yeah.
And naturally, like, if I'm looking for the complete opposite, they just so happen to be the kids who don't do well in school. Yeah. The troublemakers. Yeah. So you join that trouble, like the juvenile delinquent group. Yeah. And everyone looks down on you for like hanging out with them. Yeah. But like, just because I be with them doesn't mean I do the things they do.
Yeah, you just want to have a little
fun.
Have fun, yeah.
Let's go out at 2 a.m. and go, break into a public pool and
go swimming.
Go swimming. Like,
why not?
Why is there an issue with that? Yeah, it's not allowed, but like, it's a pool. Like, why not? It's fun. But like that like people who have the adventurous spirit and then they go do things like, let's go to graveyard at like 3 a.m. and just go hang out. Right. Like, that's dope. Like, I would love to do that, and I love doing that rather than sitting in a room the whole time.
Yeah, that's the only thing with Limerick is we don't have anything like that to do.
We don't have.
It's just a town outside of the city. Like, it's just got restaurants and houses.
Yeah,
and restaurants we have.
This town is the same, except there's actually nothing to do. You have to find things to do.
That's where the problem comes in, because now you're looking for
like trouble. Yeah. But this town is pretty good with historical things. Oh yeah. Not really.
I know most of the police in our town, so we have our own police department. Oh,
that's good.
I dated the chief police's daughter for a little bit.
Oh, look at you go.
So that was fun. Oh man, she was very nice.
I would be so scared.
He liked me though.
He did?
I think he did.
You seem like you're pretty good with parents.
I like to think I am.
No, you're pretty good with parents.
People do think I am.
That's a good skill to have.
Shake the hands.
Shake the hands, look them in the eye.
Yeah, absolutely.
There ain't nothing like
Mrs. Wong.
Mr. Wong. He comes home at 7, so you don't have to worry about meeting him.
Got me sweating there for a second, Scott.
I'm gonna drop a word from my dad real quick. Ready?
Yeah.
Shit. Sorry, Dad. He doesn't like it when I swear on here. He said you can swear, you can curse, just a little less. So I've been trying to keep it down.
You know what? That's fair. That's a fair rule. I feel like my parents are very laid back with that. Oh yeah. My sister does it excessively at the dinner table, so I feel like that might be she's dancing on a line. But I don't like do it in front of them. But they're just like,
your sister's got a cool name.
Lee Rowan Caponi.
That's sick. You don't fuck with Lee Rowan Caponi.
I mean, you don't, because she's just like, she's a character. She really is. She doesn't take shit from anyone.
She sounds like she's, dude, her voice is deeper than mine.
That's true. It's also deeper than mine.
Yo, it's crazy. Like, if I was, say if I had kids, if I was dating this girl and, if I was a boy and I was if I was dating this girl, I went over to that girl's house and they had a brother, but they had a sister that was like Lee. I'd be more afraid of Lee than the brother.
I would also be more afraid of
the brother. Lee, could be jacked or whatever, but Lee, she's the silent killer. She will come up to you at 3 a.m. when you're asleep and she will choke you out. That's the vibe I get from her.
No, but she's like chill with, like, that's the thing too. Like, we're chill. Like, me and my sister will we'll hang out. Like, we'll go do things. Like, if she wants to go to the mall, we'll drive there and we'll have a good time. Like, we can joke with each other like we're friends. Like, we'll just fuck around in the mall or whatever, like laughing at people. And like my friends like her too. So like sometimes she'll hang out with us. And like, I'm fine with it because like she's not like sister.
I see.
Like, she's more of a friend to me than that. Like, she had her annoying phase, but now like after quarantine, she cut her hair and now she's past it.
Oh my God.
That's where it came from. She went all emo on everyone and then she got cool.
She went all emo on everybody.
Yeah.
I could never see her go emo.
Yeah.
I mean, I never even met this girl. Why am I talking about her
I don't know.
I met her?
I mean, that's fine.
It's because you talk about her too at school.
Do you even know what she looks like?
No.
She kind of looks like me. No, she doesn't kind of look like me. She does look like me.
Well, no shit, Jackson. You guys are siblings.
No, but she like looks like me.
That's crazy.
But like, she'll hang out with all my friends. That's a bad picture. But yeah, like it's funny.
I'll pop up a picture.
She'll yeah, I'll send it to you.
All right, just send it to me.
But she likes to mess with my friends. Like she's a big Devils fan, right? Hockey.
Okay.
We're talking about sports here now.
All right, here we go.
Way out of my realm. So
it's not
that I hate them. Yeah, I just don't. I'm unknowledgeable.
I'm not interested.
So she likes the Devils because they're hot. They're not that good. She just likes them because they're pretty. Jack Hughes is a very good-looking man, apparently. And my friend Connor really likes the Islanders.
Okay.
So they just talk shit to each other on Instagram all the time. Like, something will happen, the Islanders will lose, and she'll be, like, absolutely fucking with him in his DMs. Like, she'll, like, send him the score and shit, and she'll just be like, your team sucks.
Oh, my God.
And, like, whatever.
She'll just go off.
She'll just start going off. And then next time she'll see him at my house or something, she'll be like, oh, will you catch the game? And
I think sibling dynamic is great. Like,
yeah,
if you have a good dynamic with your siblings, that feels so good to just have that. To like, it's just like funny. You know, it's gonna happen. It's just like your friends. That's good. I know a lot of like people who have siblings who they can't be friends with their siblings.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, that sucks. It took me a while to get to where I am with my siblings.
No, me as well. Yeah. For the first, like, literally up until probably the month before quarantine, we just like, I don't know, this girl lives in my house. I don't talk to her.
I used to argue with my siblings all the time.
Oh, me too. I loved when she was wrong. My favorite thing.
Oh, man, the arguments were horrible. And it wasn't until I turned 15.
She turned 14, I guess.
15, 14, freshman year. No, freshman year was still rusty for me. It was a little bit of
she was 8th grade,
dust bucket. But I think it was when I turned, like, mid-freshman year when I turned 15. That was when it, like, picked up.
That's when it hit, yeah.
I think that goes on for everybody. Freshman year seems to be
about the same age for everyone.
You hit the maturing age and you're like, okay, I understand bigger concepts now.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
My mind has developed a little more.
I'm not a pea brain.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm still
There's
a pea brain.
more to life than iPads and Minecraft.
Yes. Oh, man. And you think you know so much when you're in middle school, too.
Yeah.
It's a rough
I did,
stage.
Obviously.
Oh, yeah, me too. I knew everything when I was in middle school.
No, I did too, yeah. How could anyone else be right?
Exactly.
Fucking idiots, dude.
Like, people have the audacity to correct me.
For real.
But these kids who are freshmen now in high school...
for some reason, I don't know what's in the water at Limbrook. The freshmen are either, like, they look like they're 5 years old or they're, like, 6 foot and, like, jacked.
Yeah, in Syosset right now... It's a rough time for the freshmen, all right? They're literally the height of my desk. My height of the desk right now is 3 feet.
Not good for them.
We walk in the hallways. I have a friend. His name's Cam. Shout out Cam. We love you, Cam. Cam's great. Love you, Cam. He's 6'2".
Oh.
And no, he's not 6'2". He's like 6 foot. He's almost 6 foot, but he's tall.
Yeah.
Tall guy. And these freshmen are 3 feet. You can't see them.
Yeah, these 07 kids.
So he plows over one in the hallway.
Oh my God.
And like the dean is there and he's like, why did you do that? You definitely did it on purpose. Cam's like, no, I didn't. Like, I didn't see her because she's the height of the desk. Like, I didn't see her.
She's at your waist.
Yeah, so like obviously they're funky. And I have a theory.
Ooh.
I have a theory.
Sure.
Get ready for this.
I'm ready. I'm sitting.
All right. So
shit.
All right. So basically when you're in middle school,
right,
you're weird.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
I'm following.
Everybody is weird.
True.
Everybody's weird in their own way, and they're all trying to figure themselves out.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Middle school teachers sign up for that shit. They know that we're weird. It just happens. Natural. So when you are in middle school, you get publicly shamed.
Right, okay.
By older kids.
Yes.
Because 8th graders are still a little weird, but they're not as weird.
They're almost high school.
They're almost high school, so they're like not as weird. So they shame the younger ones, and they get bullied, and bullying's like sort of good in its own way. Not too much.
We need it, but we can't have it, unfortunately.
Yeah, not too much bullying. The right amount of bullying is good. Public shaming builds character, and it turns you into a good person.
Exactly.
Because you don't do weird things. So, but these quarantine kids in middle school, they didn't have that. So they couldn't be publicly shamed.
That's so true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so then they're coming to high school, and this is the first time that we're non-virtual for a while, a couple years.
Yeah, they went to 6th grade straight to 9th.
Yeah, and that's why they're funky.
That could be why.
I got some kids running through the hallway full speed, screaming at each other. I'm like, listen, bro, it's school.
True.
Public school.
Calm down.
I'm tired. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, it's 8:30. Well, no, it's not 8:30 in the morning.
That's why I was stuttering. I was gonna say it's 7 in the morning.
Yeah,
but I don't go to school anymore.
Yeah, 7 in the morning. You get to see me and Tommy
and Connor. Connor's the weird one. He replaced everybody.
Yeah.
Is this okay? We're just shitting on Connor right now.
No, it's in good fun.
It's in good. Yeah.
Connor knows we love him. I think he knows he's a little strange too.
I can't help but think it's satirical.
Okay. Since the first day, I also thought that, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know if he actually, like, I think the teacher as well has also been, like, on the edge, like, He's got to be joking, right?
He's got to be joking.
He doesn't really think the government is lizards and the Earth is flat.
And he thinks Kanye West is a lizard. All the
and then
big
he brought
music
his
people.
friend who also thought all that stuff. And that was when I was like, okay, this has to be a joke.
They're
right?
all from Herrick's, by the way.
Maybe it's there.
There's something in the water at
Maybe
Herrick's.
There's something in the water.
I remember one of his friends was sitting in Bosie's, the Herrick's friend, but he was like sort of normal.
Okay.
So he still said some like weird shit about the Earth being flat and whatever.
Something about.
So I told him. I told him. I went up to him. I was like, "Listen, you seem like you're still savable. Don't drink the tap water."
Yeah, he didn't get to you yet.
I just said, "Don't drink the tap water," and I walked away. Buy Poland Spring.
It's not that bad. It's
good.
Kirkland water.
Kirkland water is good
very
too.
good.
They put salt in that, by the way.
Do they?
Yeah, so you drink more. I'm rocking the Trader Joe's water, alkaline. Product placement. Alkaline water with electrolytes.
I don't know. This is like $5 for a case of it.
Fair enough.
So
this is like
buy in bulk.
Bougie water.
I don't know.
Trader Joe's.
Limbrook tap water, high tier. I gotta say. Filtered Limbrook tap water, very good.
Okay.
Comes out cold.
Tom is dealing with some shit over at Bethpage. Bethpage, by the way, they have radioactive waste in their water supply.
Oh, is that their thing?
Yeah.
Use that fertilizer.
That's what
their
town is known for. I'm gonna look it up right now because I think it's really funny. So
that is really funny.
There was a company in World War II called Grumman. Well, not even World War II. It was a company.
Oh, you know the whole story.
Oh, I know the whole story because my mom
funny.
was telling me. That's why she's telling me like not to
drink the tap water at Tom's house.
If you look up Bethpage tap water, I'm going to explain it right now. So, America loves to go to war.
Oh, our favorite thing to do.
Our favorite thing. That's what we've been doing since day one. We were spawned on war.
Yeah.
Every 20 years, we're in a war. We're in a war right now. We were in a war 20 years ago. We were in a war 20 years before that.
It's just a thing.
Probably going to be in a war in like the next 10 years. But that's America's thing. So, what do you need in a war? Manufacturing plants. You need to make planes. You need to make tanks, cars, trucks. You need to get people on those things to get them to war so we can win and keep our name as America because that's what America does.
And what's the best place to do that?
Bethpage.
Yes, sir. An island like 30 miles from the biggest city in the country.
Yeah, so something in World War II with how fast we can just manufacture things. For every plane shot down in the Pacific, I think we can replace it with 3.
That's a good turnaround.
Good
the ratio's
statistic.
looking good.
Yeah, that's how we won the war. We just had
we were
volume,
just faster.
Just volume. Like the Germans were like, okay, we have all these high technology things, but we don't have that many. America was like, no,
these are shit, but we have so many of them.
So many of them, you're gonna get smacked. We did our fair share. So in the Pacific, I think 99% of like a large percentage of the planes that were used to fight in the Pacific were made by Grumman in Long Island. Okay. Which is super badass. I think that's
a cool
awesome.
fact. I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, like we make Long Island, a lot of the planes in World War II in the Pacific were made in Long Island, which is super badass.
That is really
I think that's
cool.
awesome. But with that comes scientific things.
Right.
And trying to make the atomic bomb and trying to make all these special weapons to wipe out as many people as possible with one swipe.
Yeah.
So, accidentally Grumman
didn't put the cap on the water.
They dumped some things that they shouldn't have dumped and it leaked into the groundwater.
Hate when that happens.
And since Bethpage is like elevated or something, there's some sort of elevation there or whatever. Like there's some weird thing I read.
I honestly have no clue.
I have no idea either, but like it was something with where they are. So then it's seeped into the groundwater and then it's seeping into Long Island right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
But at least we won.
At least we won the war. Like, doy.
Yeah, for real.
Their company got disbanded.
That is, I honestly didn't know that we had stuff on Long Island.
It was founded in 1929, and it was defunct. What does that mean? Defunct?
Stopped. It was like, yeah.
Stopped. It was stopped in April of...
Just April?
April 4th, 1994. So... They
still lasted a while after the war anyway.
For a long time. As of in 1986, they had 23,000 employees. So they were a large...
That's a big company for
Long
Long Island.
They had a big thing going. So that's super cool, but unfortunately they leaked into our groundwater. That wasn't very nice.
Maybe that's why Tommy has such a bad accent.
I think so. His Italian accent.
Yeah.
You're Italian too.
Yeah, but Tommy is...
He's Italian.
He's Italian.
You don't have an accent though.
Yeah, no one in my family really has one. Like maybe my grandma did.
You have a cool name though.
That's true. Jackson Alexander Caponi.
Yeah, that's a
dox
dope
me,
name.
Bitch.
Yeah, yeah, dox Jackson. Nobody likes him anyways.
Yeah, for real.
You gotta dox him.
No, yeah, but I think I have a solid name. I was gonna say I think I chose a solid name, but then I realized I didn't choose it.
Oh, you thought you chose a solid name?
I wasn't there for that one.
You weren't there. Like,
good on you, Perry.
Yeah, Perry's your mom's name.
Yeah.
Your family's got some cool names, bro.
It's true. Mark, Lee, Perry, and Jackson.
That's sick. I just got Scott.
I mean, Scott's a good name.
Fuck your dog. Your dog sucks, dude.
Nah, she's so
it's
good.
It's a rat dog. Get it out of here.
No, she's so she like the rest of my family, also not very photogenic. She has some rough pictures of her.
Yeah, I think that's why I don't like your dog.
Yeah,
it's scary.
she's cute, I swear.
My dog's not home.
Deirdre's another person. She's the really tall one,
and
she thinks my dog looks like a person. Like she thinks it has a person face.
I don't think so. I just think it's freaky.
And yeah, I don't know how to feel about that because she's like, the dog looks like you, Jackson, and I was like, thanks.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know.
That's a little funky.
It's a little weird.
That's a little.
And
weird.
I was like, you know what? That's okay. Fuck you, Deirdre.
Yeah,
I love you,
Deirdre. You suck.
You're a bad driver too.
Oh, she's terrible. I heard.
Oh yeah,
the worst.
No, she's a little fast. She's a cop's daughter as well. She's another one of them. We have a lot of those in Lynbrook. Like half of Lynbrook is firefighters and police officers.
Lynbrook is like the town for that.
Yeah, we're just, suburban neighborhood. Classic suburban neighborhood. So she drives a little fast in her 1998 Toyota Corolla, whatever it is, with the Bumblebee
you have
headrests.
to speed in a Corolla. That's old.
It is, exactly. So one day we're driving to Long Beach. I'm not in the Flex yet because I don't have it. Jules is driving. He's in his dad's Civic or whatever. It's a newer one though, and her brakes start smoking. Right, the engine light comes on, the whole thing happened. Pulls over. Also, this is like we were hanging out at a park after dinner, and we were like, oh, where are we gonna go? And Deirdre just left, and she called us, and she's like, I'm on my way to Long Beach, and I was like, it's the middle of November. Where are you going to Long Beach? Whatever. So we get there, we drive all the way there. She's like, the brakes are smoking. I'm driving back, and I'm like, oh, Deirdre. Jules is pissed at this point. It was a little funny, but like I felt bad because I was just like, this is like an annoying drive. Like it's not like a fun drive like Southern State. Like it's just like stop, go. And I was just like, oh, that sucks. So then we just went home, and then Deirdre's like, the car's fine.
The car is fine.
And then she continues on her ways, and I was like, Deirdre, you should probably drive a little slower. She's like, it's fine. Another funny story about an old Corolla. My friend Luca has a blue 1992 Toyota Corolla, no muffler. It's like, I don't know what happened to it. His dad is like Spanish, like off the boat Spanish, like Spanish Italian. And like, he's got the accent and everything. He goes, I get good car. $8,000 I could sell for you. And he's just like, all right, Dad, sure. The car breaks down constantly.
No.
Like, it's so funny.
Is it a Honda?
No, it's a Toyota Corolla. It's also
it shouldn't do that. It's a Toyota. Exactly. It shouldn't do that.
It has 160,000 miles on it.
Oh my God.
I don't know where he got this car from, but it's so funny. So they're driving. So we have off-campus lunch. So
that's sick.
They're like, Luca drove his car to school. They're like, oh, let's go to McDonald's. Because McDonald's is like not walking distance, but it's like a 2-minute drive.
Okay.
So they get in the car. They start going. They're going down Sunrise Highway. And the car like kind of starts slowing down or whatever from what I hear. And then like he just keeps hitting the gas because the brakes are locking up.
No, that's so bad.
The brakes are locking up on Sunrise Highway. So the car is fighting the brakes as he's driving.
That's
the brakes
not a car
are
you want to drive.
smoking. He pulls into McDonald's. They still get their food, by the way. They get their food. They get in the car. And so they have lunch 8th. I have off 9th.
Okay.
So their car is stuck in the McDonald's parking lot because they can't start it and drive it.
Okay.
And then Luca's mom drops them back off at the school because they still have classes.
Ooh.
So it's 9th period, and me and Scarlett are sitting around because we have off that period. And we see them walking in. We're like, what are they doing here? Because there's like the 4 of them that were in the car. We're like, what are they doing here? They don't have off this period. They have lunch last period. And this is like 20 minutes into the period. And I'm just like, hey, Jake, what are you guys doing here? He's like, Luca's car broke down on the way to McDonald's. And I just start laughing because this has happened so many times. Like, why are we still driving the car? But it's so funny. Like, Jake has his own car.
Okay.
Why doesn't Jake drive to school and park where Luca parks? Because Luca parks in his grandma's driveway.
Okay. Oh, you're that close to the school?
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, Luca lives like 3 houses away from Jake.
So why?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
But it makes me laugh.
Okay.
I get
comical.
I get a good laugh out of it. Because every time he drops me off at my house, my mom was like, I heard you got dropped off in Luca's car today. And I was like, yeah, how'd you hear? She's like, I heard the car from down the street because it doesn't have a muffler.
I would That is so fun. And it's a Honda. It's a Toyota.
It's a Toyota Corolla from 1992, 161,000 miles.
You got to cut off the muffler on that.
You have to.
It's a commitment thing. It's like if you buy that car, you have to cut off the muffler.
Exactly.
Or sometimes it doesn't come with one.
You're legally obliged to. Also, the radio, like the face of the radio, falls out of the car if you go too fast.
And how much did you pay for this car?
Oh, I have no clue. I have no clue where this car came from.
Okay.
I don't know if it was bought or it was acquired.
I see.
I don't know where this car came from. One day he just had the car.
Okay.
Actually, no. I remember over the summer before he got his license, it was in his driveway. So I
acquired.
Yeah, it's been in his life for a bit. I don't know.
He's probably driven home from the hospital in that car.
You know what? That's also a total possibility.
Oh my God.
The ceiling is like drooping a little bit.
No.
They're like the best part is there are staples in the ceiling where someone tried to get it back. Like the material.
But it builds character.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So there are just staples in the material. Like someone tried to, but they just failed and they just gave up after like 3 staples. And they just left the staples in there.
God forbid there's a car accident.
Oh yeah. I don't even know.
Go into the staples.
Yeah, there's gonna be asbestos coming out of like the airbags or something.
And you're gonna hit the brakes, you're gonna swerve, and then the fucking radio's gonna come out. Your head hits the brakes decide
to work that day.
Oh right, and the brakes don't work. How is that? Yo,
it passed inspection. It passed an inspection over the summer.
Okay, so my dad bought this Corvette when I was born.
Right.
And it's in the garage right now. It's right under us. We're right above the garage.
Right. So I can just jump in. I'll fall down.
Just jump in.
Yeah.
So I really want that car.
Right.
And I've been psyched up to have it for the longest time. But he's trading it for a Toyota 4Runner, which is okay because you know
still a
the
nice
man
car.
Wants his car.
Yeah. Family man.
Let him get the. You know, it's not even a family car anymore. He just wants to camp.
Okay.
I was like, all right,
that's fine.
Father, go do that. That's
I'll
okay.
let you have your
because
fun.
when this podcast blows up and I get sponsorships
when you're sitting here with your G Fuel cup and 480p, you have the sponsorship still using the Canon.
Yes. When I get my sponsorships, I'm gonna be able to buy a 1975 electric blue C3
Look
Corvette.
At that shit.
And I'm gonna put in an LS2. All right, whatever. No one cares. But basically, he said that car is gonna kill me. That's why he's getting rid of it because he said it's gonna kill me because I'm gonna speed and whatever.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Which is like good parental like.
It's a good thought process.
It's a good thought process,
but not good for you because you want to.
It's not good for me, but I get it.
Yeah.
Your friend's dad, on the other hand, says no.
Yeah, you get this.
You get this car, and it probably has a higher chance of killing you than the Corvette.
Oh, it does, and it can't even. I think the speedometer only goes up to like 80. I don't know if it can go fast enough for half the parkways.
Yeah, so the Corvette's top speed is 190.
That's
if
you
really push
That's
it,
a few numbers.
you can get to 200. Yeah. So, but like
you gotta get
the thing is, you know, the brakes don't lock up.
Right.
And the airbags work.
Yeah, and the radio works.
Which
falls. I mean, it's a comfort thing.
Yeah,
but it still works.
But the point is, I won't die from the brakes locking up. The car's fault. It'll be my fault.
Yeah.
So my dad has great parental instinct for thinking that. Your friend's dad, on the other hand, tell that man to get his kid a new car because he's going to die.
It's so funny, though. I know when he's outside my house, at least. He doesn't have to text me. I hear it. Also, the horn didn't work for the longest time.
That's another
I have videos
thing.
somewhere of him just smashing his arm into the steering column. And there's no sound besides the sound of him hitting it. And then just one day, it worked again.
Okay, so it fixed itself.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Also, for like a while, the left blinker went like 2 times as fast as the right one, which I don't even know where that where the problem starts with that.
Right.
That was funny though.
Maybe we'll get Kyle on here again.
True, he can explain all the problems. Yeah.
Did you watch that episode?
I watched some of it. Yeah.
Okay, so Kyle, the auto guy, he doesn't know anything about engines or whatever because he said he can't comprehend that. But like the whole. Actually, no. Kyle's the wrong guy to ask because he said, I don't know anything about cars. I just know how to put it back together. Like the body. Right. He's
Normally,
the body guy.
Jules is the car guy in our group.
Jules,
he's a big car
tell
guy.
him to fix it. Like,
yeah, for real. But my car, so when my parents were like, oh, well, he's going to get a license. He's going to have to get a car eventually. I was like, oh, I'll just use yours for now. And then I'll use Pop's, which is my grandpa who lives here, who drives a Chrysler 300.
What a guy.
I love that car.
Dude, that car can move.
It really can't. It's such a heavy car.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of the 300S.
No, the Chrysler. Look up the Chrysler 300. It looks like a knockoff, like almost like a Rolls Royce.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's a classy car.
It's a 2008. It's fire. It's a fun car to drive. It's fun to drive. That's the thing about it. It's just fun. But then my grandpa in Florida was like, I'm buying a Tesla.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, you're buying a Tesla? And he's like, I'm buying a Tesla. And I was like, why are you buying a Tesla? He's like, I want one. I was like, all right. He's like, I'm going to get rid of the Flex, though. Do you want it? which is the car that's currently parked in your driveway.
my driveway, yeah.
And I'm like, of course I want it. So this is a guy who was a New York City electrician for like 35 years or whatever.
So he's collecting that pension.
Oh, he's got money. He's got money. And they were like the cheapest people for all their life until like their grandchildren were born.
Okay.
Me. So for some reason this car has like literally everything Ford ever offered just in this car. It's got everything. It has LED lights in like the cup holders.
I need to see this.
Change. Yeah, well you're gonna see it. Don't worry.
On the way.
It has sport mode. Why would it ever need sport mode?
And plus the car can't even move, bro.
No, it moves.
Really?
It moves.
I doubt it.
No, it moves.
Okay.
It gets like 16 miles a gallon, which is like it's rough.
That's rough. I think the Corvette gets. Hold on.
Yeah, my friend Nick, who lives in Jersey, drives a Mustang. I think he gets 14.
Okay.
So I'm on sports car level, right?
19 miles per gallon.
Yeah, it's basically a sports car, right?
Okay.
If you think of it that way. The Ford Flex is a sports car.
Okay.
With its 3 rows and 6 seats. Like the back seats have heating. That's the point we're up to, where he was just buying things to buy them.
Would you even, why?
I don't know. The driver's seat is air conditioned.
That's dope.
Yeah, it is cool.
But the man wants what he wants.
He wants what he wants, dude.
So whatever, I guess.
It's got everything.
Let it be.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess.
How are we looking time wise?
47 minutes.
Pretty good.
What did it feel like for you?
What did it feel like? Not 47. It felt like a nice conversation
like,
between me and my friend Scott.
Yeah, same
I mean,
here.
maybe you might see it as associates, considering you don't like me. Colleagues, maybe.
Colleagues.
But, you know.
It felt like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was really quick.
That was really quick. Wow. But I think that's a time limit right there.
That's pretty good.
Okay, this is not on you. This is just how the whole thing works.
Yeah, this is my fault completely.
No, it's all Jackson's fault. But I love it when an episode ends where we naturally end on a topic. And then
that's complete. That the story's done.
Story's done, but your story is finished anyway, so it was like half and half. But then I hate having to say like, okay, that's like a time limit.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm cutting you off here.
Yeah, I'm cutting you off here, but I didn't. You were done with your story.
Yeah.
But like, it feels so good when it just naturally comes to a draw.
It just works. Yeah.
Like Jace's, fuck you, Jace. Jace's episode we just had. That was the first one though. We didn't know.
I don't know who he is.
We just had to cut it. Because it was like 32 minutes, and we're feeling out the waters right now for how long the episodes should be.
Right.
I feel like 45 to 50. It shouldn't be an hour. I'm trying not to pass an hour, because like
it looks gross on YouTube.
And also like no one wants to watch an hour-long video.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It's a long time.
Yeah, 40 minutes. That's a class period.
Yeah. So for everybody who's wondering, this is Jackson from my BOCES class.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Wong.
No problem. You're welcome back.
Pleasure being here.
You're welcome back anytime.
I will if I can find my way here again. Because I don't even know what the GPS was telling me to do. I ended up on like the expressway again.
Okay.
That was like
interesting.
It was like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and I was like, oh.
Well, you made it here, which is all that matters.
I did get here eventually.
Thank you, Victoria's mom, for the poem.
Yes.
Mateus' new song is out. His new album, Validation, is out. Go peep it on all platforms.
Check
it out. It's a good song.
Yeah.
My friend Luca, who was on here recently, he mixed it. Took 8 hours of his day to mix it, all in one sitting. That's a lot.
Chunk.
It's a big chunk. 5-minute song. Sitting. Listen to it. I will put the link in the description. Also, we're gonna Jace's dad, Weather Vane, out on all platforms. Hey, Jace's dad.
He got the CD and
Rob
everything.
Splat Applebat. He gave me this album. He gave it to me.
Is it signed?
It's not signed, but I don't need it to be signed because I know in my heart he gave it to me.
That's so true.
So I'm going to plug it as much as I can. There's good music in here. You all better look at that stud. Look at him. He's a good-looking guy. And he raised a good-looking son. Here we go. So we got his music, Weather Vane, came out in 2019, I think, 2020, but still good music. But he did release a new song called Break of Dawn. Everybody should go stream that now. And my sister's YouTube channel, go peep that, Grace Wong. But also,
at My Moon Baboon on TikTok.
Oh yeah, My Moon Baboon. I'll throw the link in there too.
No, because it's just funny.
It's just funny.
I haven't uploaded in like a week. I need to find clips because I just keep forgetting about it.
It's okay. But that was episode 6 of How to Be a Gen Z. I hope you learned something about sibling dynamic and things like that, and Jackson's stories. And Jackson.
Got lots of stories.
Thank you, Jackson, for being here.
Peace.